This RefWorks training session will cover how to edit references. Before we see how you can edit references that are already in RefWorks, there are two scenarios where you can edit references before you save them into RefWorks. The first occurs when you're using the internet browser bookmarklet called Save to RefWorks. When you activate the bookmarklet, it automatically scans for information about the web page and displays it in a preview pane. You can add or correct information here before exporting to RefWorks. The second scenario occurs when you are manually creating a reference in RefWorks. When you add a full or partial title or DOI and click the lightning bolt button, RefWorks displays possible matches from the Ex Libris Discovery database. Pick the best match, and RefWorks automatically fills in the available metadata fields. However, if any of the fields are empty or incorrect, you can change the fields before you click Save. No matter how you get references into RefWorks, once they are here, you can edit them as needed. Just click on the reference, and then in the preview pane on the side, click the edit icon. You can select a different reference type and change the metadata in any of the fields. Not all fields appear by default in the preview pane, and you can add fields down here. You can also create custom fields if there is additional reference information you want to track, such as related school course, internal tracking number, name of collaborator, and so on. In the preview pane, you can also add and remove tags, which are another way of organizing and filtering references. By the way, as you type tags, RefWorks will make suggestions based on tags you have in other references. When you're done, save the reference. Speaking of tags, you can also edit tags for several references at once. Select one or more references and then in the top menu, click Add Tags. As you type in the name of a tag, RefWorks will again show you matching existing tags. You can select one of them or continue typing and click the Enter key to create a new tag. Click Save and the tag is attached to the selected references. It's also possible to edit many references at once. For example, if you need to change metadata in a particular field in many references. Start by selecting all the references that need to be changed, and then go to the Tools menu and choose Bulk Edit. The Bulk Edit tool allows you to add text to a specific field, delete a specific field, or replace text in a specific field with new text. For example, with the Add function, we can select Notes, add text to the field, select what to do if the field already contains data, and click Add Data. The text will be added to the Notes field of all the selected references. A helpful way to identify if there is data you may want to edit is by looking at your references in Citation View with the citation style you need to use in your research paper. In this view, RefWorks highlights any metadata that is missing from the references. Yellow highlights show metadata that is required for that citation style and reference type, while blue highlights show metadata that is recommended for that citation style and reference type. Note that electronic and print reference types have different fields, so make sure your reference type is set correctly. Click on a highlighted field, and the preview pane opens with that field selected, ready for you to enter the metadata. By the way, if RefWorks isn't highlighting the missing metadata, check here to see whether that feature has been turned off. Earlier in this session, we mentioned that you can create custom fields of metadata. You can manage those fields by going to the User Settings menu. Scroll down to Custom Fields, where you can add, change, and delete fields as needed. If a custom field is currently included in a reference, you won't be able to delete it until you remove the field from the reference. You can click here to see all references that currently have that field. And those are ways you can edit references in RefWorks.